I joined the Junior League in 2010, and the initial mission was to volunteer. And I found that the more involved I got, the more involved I wanted to be. I've learned leadership, I've learned public speaking, I've learned so many things that you take for granted as you're going through your real work life. And giving back to the community, I feel, is one of the biggest things that you can do.
One of the reasons I decided to join the Junior League was really the variety, the ability to kind of tap into a bunch of different areas that I wasn't necessarily familiar with that were issues here in Palm Beach County. So figuring out what I really liked, what really intrigued me, and where I wanted to get involved more. So that's what I like about being able to move from one committee to another, because you really get more in-depth experience and information about how you and your skills can benefit and support those nonprofits as well as the Junior League.
I got involved in the Public Affairs Committee and the Junior League of Boca Raton because growing up I always wanted to work with children that didn't have a choice or a voice. And fortunately for many years I have been able to work with a child's rights group as a strong advocate for them and use my passion in my profession every single day. And a lot of times I would see, as I was fighting for some of these issues, there was an amazing group of women that were fighting for the same issues. And these were leaders and hundreds of folks in the Capitol or in the community raising awareness for these important issues. And those were the ladies of the Junior League of Boca Raton and a lot of those members on the Public Affairs Committee. And I knew I had to be part of that. So over the years, I have been able to really see that impact and fuse together my professional career goals and then also my personal career goals and learn so much from the women of the Junior League and align my values with them.
I became a member of the Junior League because I've always volunteered in any aspect of my life. I volunteered in high school activities, college activities, and then after I graduated and I came back to Boca Raton, I felt that the Junior League was the place that I wanted to share my time and talents with.
I got involved with the Public Affairs Committee and advocacy because of past professional experience working in advocacy successfully and also unsuccessfully. So I was looking forward to the opportunity of having some really good training, which the Junior League provided. And that also expanded to helping our community far beyond just professionally, but also personally.
Through 3 years of training at Junior League, first year as a provisional and then as a Junior League member and chair of the committee, I had the opportunity to see the quality of the content of these trainings. I had the opportunity to ask very pertinent questions and to actually meet other nonprofits that serve me as mentors. This inspired me to be able to start a nonprofit with some of my friends. Is the Hispanic Entrepreneur Initiative, and without the support of the Junior League, I don't think I would have had the courage to go ahead and open our own nonprofit.
We have a really wide array of members. I think some of them have become very near and dear friends of mine. We come from all walks of life, just like everybody who lives here in the county. So just a wider range of people from all different backgrounds, from different ethnicities, really just everything. There's a really good sampling of everybody here, and we all are here for a different reason. Some of us are here because we already know exactly where we want to spend our time and what we want to focus on. Others are like, hey, I really want to meet other people in the community and identify and see where I can best use my skills.
The membership is great. It's very diverse. There's a lot of young girls. It could be my daughter. There's some older women that are the same age as me. We all have a great time. Everyone feels good about it. Everyone feels the mission and wants to improve the community and then wants to improve themselves as well, to be stronger women.
The building is, we're probably outgrowing it already because, as you know, you always need more space than you think you do initially, but it's been such a wonderful resource, both for the Junior League members and for the community. When we talked about what we wanted in the building, we wanted space, obviously, for the Junior League members, but we also wanted space for the community. For instance, if a nonprofit was having a meeting and they had nowhere to hold the meeting, they could come to the Junior League and they could find some space. We also have a wonderful resource library there. So if anybody wants to come and find out about any project that we've done or any situation that's going on within the community, the reference material is all there for them.
I love that the Junior League, there's something for everybody. So for me, I am really passionate about advocacy and sustainable change. But someone else that might want to go into the community and volunteer and do a done in the day, or go to a nonprofit training or membership development or make friends, there's something for everybody to use their skills and be empowered and inspired to make the world a better place.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 33rd Annual Woman Volunteer of the Year, our first virtual event. My name is Joe Gervin. I'll be your MC and auctioneer tonight as we celebrate the Junior League of Boca Raton. During these unprecedented times, we wanted to have a one-of-a-kind event. We also wanted to ease the burden on our nonprofits here in Palm Beach County. So this year, instead of having nominees, we're presenting a retrospective look at the last 32 years. Our theme says it all. We are honoring the history of women volunteers. We want to make sure you have as much fun as possible tonight, so if you haven't done so already, please register with Qtego. It's super easy. You see the information right there on your screen. All you have to do is send a text message. Please text the letters JLBR to 72727. Again, that's JLBR, as in Junior League Boca Raton. Send JLBR to 72727. You'll get a text back with a link to register. Click that link, follow the prompts, and then you can bid in our live and silent auctions. Our live auction is coming up in a little while. Our silent auction will remain open until Sunday night at 9 o'clock. Let's talk a little bit about why we're here today. We have a rich history of volunteerism in the United States. We believe in helping and improving the lives of others. Our culture values volunteer opportunities. Now, 150 years ago, Americans believed a woman's place was in the home. Bright, curious, ambitious women found few other places to use their talents. Fortunately, a few brave women in New York and Boston challenged those limitations in the late 1860s. Soon thereafter, the general population of middle-class American women formed voluntary organizations in their neighborhoods. They wanted to defy custom, undertake serious study of intellectual topics and current events, and organize for social reforms at the local, state, and national levels. Women's groups haven't just been around since America was founded. They were instrumental in creating our nation. From the 1870s to the 1920s, women's clubs became the main vehicle for American women to exercise their skills and shape the world beyond their homes. Today, we continue to write the history of volunteerism. We now have the ability to find projects through apps on our phone. If you don't want to join an existing group, maybe you'll be the one to start the next volunteer organization that changes the world. Tonight, we salute and honor all the women volunteers for their efforts to improve the lives of so many, past, present, and future. Let's remember the words of abolitionist and author Harriet Beecher Stowe. She said, and I know we'd all agree, women are the real architects of society. To make this history lesson more fun, we're going to play a little game over the course of our event. If you've been on the Facebook Member Connect, you've seen the Did You Know post. Based on those posts, I'm going to ask a question, and the first person to put the correct answer in our Qtego chat will win a prize. Here we go. Did you know that one of the Junior League of Boca Raton's values is diversity? The Junior League welcomes all women who value our mission. We are committed to inclusive environments of diverse individuals, organizations, and communities. In fact, we've created a diversity and inclusion task force, and our members have been invited to join the 21-day Racial Equity Challenge. Now, here's the question. The Junior League Diversity and Inclusion Exchange Group has how many members learning and sharing different perspectives? Again, how many members are there in the Junior League Diversity and Inclusion Exchange Group? Please put your answer in the Qtego chat. First person to submit the correct answer will win a prize. With that, it's my honor to introduce the president of the Junior League of Boca Raton, Christy Stewart-Harfman.
Thank you, Joe. I'm Christy Stewart-Harfman. It is my pleasure to represent the over 700 women of the Junior League of Boca Raton as the president. The Junior League of Boca Raton is an organization of women committed to promoting volunteerism, developing the potential of women, and improving the community through the effective action and leadership of trained volunteers. Women Volunteer of the Year is a mission-based event in which we honor the women who make a positive impact in our community through volunteering. Your incredible dedication and spirit improves the lives of everyone in our community. My heartfelt gratitude goes out to all the volunteers, especially our past nominees and the nonprofit organizations they represent, for your service, leadership, and inspiration. We are so grateful to all the incredible volunteers of Junior League who have pivoted during these unprecedented times. Their goal was to ensure we would all be able to celebrate together, especially our chairs, including our honorary chair, Robin Dio. Robin is a dream to work with. Her support for the Junior League, as well as other nonprofits, is unmatched. She has worked in the trenches with the chairs and helped us to elevate this event at every turn. And our co-chairs, Yvette Drucker and Nancy Walsh, as well as our assistant chairs, Michelle Adams, Paige Gant, and Victoria Matthews, with their support and the committee, in less than 5 months, this incredible leadership team has totally reimagined this event and has taken it from an event that traditionally has 1,000 people in attendance together in person to this virtual event. We are forever grateful. Thank you to our generous sponsors. Every year, you allow us to celebrate the amazing women who are philanthropists and catalysts for positive change in our community. Finally, thank you for joining us tonight. By being here, you are supporting the Junior League of Boca Raton and the work we have been doing in our community since 1971. Tonight, the Women Volunteer of the Year virtual event honors and celebrates all the acts of kindness of the women volunteers doing extraordinary things. It is my honor to introduce your co-chairs, Yvette Drucker and Nancy Walsh.
Hi, my name is Yvette Drucker, and we want to welcome you to our 33rd Women Volunteer of the Year virtual event.
And I'm Nancy Walsh. Tonight we celebrate the history of women volunteers and the rich and honored custom.
What is a volunteer? What is the value of volunteering? Is volunteering simply about giving money, and should we measure it in that way? Most people would say no. Volunteering is an act of kindness, and it is invaluable. It is a secret sauce that makes nonprofits, our schools, hospitals, and our community at large stronger. Volunteering is about giving, contributing, and improving the lives of individuals. It is working with others to make a meaningful contribution to build a better community. And I think we could all admit we do it because it makes us feel good to be part of a solution and fulfill a need in our society.
Volunteering is a rich and diverse custom. It coordinates efforts delivered with kindness, giving teens self-esteem, collecting diapers for struggling families, writing letters of appreciation to our military and to those hospitalized this year, and for so many others who have been isolated from friends and family due to the pandemic. Our members are packing backpacks with nutritional weekend meals for food-insecure children, collecting essential items for the homeless, raising funds for college scholarships, organizing after-school activities for at-risk youths, and training volunteers to go out into the community.
It is the spontaneous acts of kindness that have become sustained efforts that people could count on. These large and small acts given freely are what binds us together and make our community stronger and more vibrant. Volunteering is more than connecting people to resources. It is that person-to-person human connection, a beautiful exchange of generosity and receiving, a moment of mutual recognition.
The Woman Volunteer of the Year virtual event honors and celebrates all these great acts of kindness of ordinary women doing extraordinary things.
Well, now it's our great honor to introduce this year's honorary chair, Robin Dale. Robin has been a junior leaguer for the last 20 years, has served on many committees as Vice President of Finance, Cookbook Chair, International PR Co-Chair, Fund Development and Planning Development member on the Board of Directors, and has served as an Assistant Chair for the Women Volunteer of the Year event, has been a nominee twice, and has continued her involvement as a sustaining member for the past 6 years. Robin, you are a true gift and a force of nature. Countless goals have been achieved thanks to your selfless work. We are so blessed that you are our honorary chair. Your legacy of kindness, thoughtfulness, graciousness, compassion, and generosity will be remembered by all, especially Nancy and I. Together, we pivoted and we were flexible, and forever we'll be grateful we were with you on this journey.
Good evening. It is such a privilege to be here with you serving as the honorary chair for the 33rd Annual Woman Volunteer of the Year event. Back in 1995, after a nomadic career in the hospitality industry, my husband Charles and myself brought our young company, Sendine, to settle in Boca Raton. We were hired by the ladies of the Junior League to create a companion CD-ROM to their James Beard award-winning cookbook, Savor the Moment, Entertaining Without Reservations. The experience of working with savvy women like Cindy Krebsbach, Lisa Mulhall, Wanda Harold, and their 50-plus committee members inspired me to join the Junior League. 20 years later, I find it hard to properly express how pivotal that one decision was for me personally. I stand here today proud to say I love being a Junior League member. Volunteer training is at the heart of the Junior League's mission, and I've had the privilege to stand shoulder to shoulder with many of you on a variety of different projects, committees, working with nonprofits with the same quest, to help others. Volunteering is at the core of being human, and in 2020, like no other year, we all need a little help getting by. As a previous nominee myself, I'm humbled to share the spotlight with the past 685 nominees and their amazing contributions. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate these incredible women, the nonprofits they serve, and the reason why Boca Raton and the surrounding community is such a great place to call home.
Thank you, Robin. We also want to congratulate Marisol G., who won our first trivia contest. Are you ready for another chance to win a prize? Question: how many pounds of food were donated to local food banks by the Junior League of Boca Raton's Feeding the Community and Community Garden committees? Again, how many pounds of food were donated to local food banks by the Junior League of Boca Raton's Feeding the Community and Community Garden committees? Please type your answer into the Qtego chat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome back our co-chair, Yvette Drucker.
Please join us in welcoming Heather Shaw, Vice President and General Manager of Saks Fifth Avenue, Boca Raton. Heather is a dedicated community volunteer, a leader and a friend who personifies the very definition of volunteerism. She is proud to support the Junior League of Boca Raton. We thank you and Saks Fifth Avenue for your continued support in making this event a successful one and for keeping us always up to date on fashion. Last week, we pulled the coveted Saks table, and now it is our pleasure to send it live to the Boca Raton Resort to finally see who our winner is and their guest. The suspense is over. Heather, tell us who is the lucky winner. We can't hear you. Heather, we can't hear you. Heather. Heather? Heather, Heather, hi, 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 hi. We can't hear you. Can you unmute? Unmute. If you're muted. Bear with us. This is live. You're on mute. Unmute the laptop. We don't have, did you unmute the computer? The actual laptop has to be unmuted.
Yvette, what do you say we trade out?
All right, so we'll come back?
We'll come back. Let me
Okay,
jump in real
we'll
quick.
come back.
Because we have another award winner, another prize winner. I want to congratulate Aura M. She won our last trivia contest, and we want to congratulate her for getting the right answer. We're going to work on our technical difficulties there and hope to come back to Heather. Right now, it's time for round 3 of our trivia contest. This one is 2 parts. First, how many agencies does the Diaper Bank service in Broward and Palm Beach counties? And how many diapers will the Diaper Bank distribute this January? Here's the question one more time. How many agencies does the Diaper Bank service, and how many diapers will we distribute this January? Please put those answers into the Qtego chat. As soon as we have a winning person, we're going to let you know who it is. We're continuing to work out our technical difficulties. Somebody's going to let me know as soon as we are ready. But in the meantime, this is a wonderful opportunity to remind you that if you have not registered yet, with our live auction still to come, our bid from the heart still to come, this is a great chance for you to get registered on our Qtego site. And it's so super easy. All you have to do is send a text message. You're going to send that text to this number, 72727. That's where you'll send the text. The message in the text will be JLBR, as in Junior League of Boca Raton. So text JLBR to 72727. You're going to get a text back from Qtego with a link. You'll click that link. They'll ask you some questions, fill in the blanks, and you'll be all set to register. You'll be all registered to bid in our silent auction, as well as our upcoming live auction and our bid from the heart. Looking real quick to see if we have our technical difficulties worked out. We're almost there. We're getting close. So let me tell you a little bit about our live auction. We had it open earlier today, and I know people were getting excited. We have 3 packages, right? We've got a trip to the Boca Resort, the new and improved with the $150 million makeover Boca Raton Resort and Club. Ocean view sky deck room. That is going to be an awesome weekend for someone in our group. We also have coming up in our live auction a $3,000 shopping spree from our friends at Saks Fifth Avenue. So an awesome opportunity for you to do something for yourself if you like, or get going on that holiday shopping. Oh, I see some thumbs up. I'm going to trade out with Yvette, and we're going to welcome back Heather. I'll see you in a minute.
Well, it's 2020. Anything can happen. Live. Hi, Heather.
Hi, we're back. Can you hear us?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Oh, great. I'm so excited. So I'm here with Kim Sapachet, our winner. And we're at the resort, and we miss all of you, but we're going to have a great time at our watch party, and we hope you're having a great time at yours. I really want to send a big thank you to George with the Boca Resort and his team who's here tonight. I know you can't see, but we have a beautiful table set up. We have some mannequins showing Saks fashion. And then, of course, our ladies all received a beautiful swag bag with some wonderful items from all of our designers. And if that's not enough, these ladies brought over 900 diapers to support the Junior League. So everyone, near and far, I know we have people watching as far as California tonight. Enjoy the evening. Thank you for being with us, and congratulations to Yvette, Nancy, and Robin on a terrific event. And hopefully we'll all be together soon. Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Heather. That is great. Rolling with the punches. I appreciate you so much. Let's take a minute to learn a little bit more about the Junior League of Boca Raton, shall we? This incredible organization supports our community by promoting volunteerism, developing the potential of women in our community, and supporting nonprofits. Its purpose is exclusively educational and charitable. This is the Junior League.
When our community has a need, there's one group you can always count on, the Junior League of Boca Raton.
The Junior League of Boca Raton is an awesome group of women of all ages, young and old, that support each other, and their sole mission is to support the community and the nonprofits within the community.
We've been partners with Junior League for years now, and anytime we call, the communication is great. Just a great bunch of ladies. It's here to help, here to support, really standing firm to being a support in the community, and that's what they do.
The Junior League makes our nonprofits stronger, providing education, expertise, and volunteers to so many vital organizations.
I've had the advantage of participating in many of the Junior League's programs, the nonprofit workshops that they have for the community and training, where they will hone in on diversity in the community, how to use social media effectively, how to run fundraisers, and how to reach out to the community.
We're an army of women, pitching in wherever we're needed, whether it's distributing diapers to underserved families or packing pallets of food so kids don't go hungry.
Through the years, the Junior League has supported Boca Helping Hands in many ways. Whenever we need help, we can call on the Junior League. And I've estimated that the Junior League has really helped us with over 4,000 man-hours in the last 11 years in all of our programs. It's just been a huge, huge blessing for us to have the Junior League involved in a partnership with Boca Helping Hands. We wouldn't have been able to do it without the Junior Leaguers.
Currently, the Diaper Bank partners with 23 local nonprofits in our community. We serve over 3,000 children in conjunction with them. We distribute diapers on an every other month basis. And we're proud to say that since we started the Diaper Bank in 2011, we will be distributing our 5 millionth diaper at the beginning of 2021.
The Junior League of Boca Raton has been an amazing partner for us. They have helped us with the diapers and also with distributions of rice and beans as well. They have been an amazing partner.
Between Junior League of Boca Raton's award-winning Public Affairs Committee and the State Public Affairs Committee and our 23 Junior Leagues of Florida, we stand 11,000 women strong. We work at the local and state level behind the scenes to impact policy change.
You know, people see our league out there all the time in our community, but behind the scenes, we are powerful advocates in our community, and we're fighting for some of the most pressing issues through education, policy change, awareness to improve a lot of these lives.
The Public Affairs Committee has helped advocate several issues and have gotten several of them passed. One really important legacy bill was increasing the age that children in Florida have to be in a booster seat or car seat, increasing their safety. Another is the pink tax, which is elimination of tax on feminine products as well as incontinence products. Another that they've worked on is related to human trafficking. Human trafficking is a big focus area, and eliminating it for the Junior League. And they always share that with folks on the Hill when they go to Tallahassee.
Every day, members of the Junior League are improving the lives of so many right here in South Palm Beach and North Broward counties.
I think the Junior League is very impactful in the community. We touch all kinds of bases and all kinds of faces.
The women of the Junior League of Boca Raton are truly passionate about supporting our community and those in need.
The members of the Junior League are just so precious to me. I am just, from the bottom of my heart, I am so thankful for all the years of labor that you've put into and you've invested into the families in Palm Beach County.
I just want to say, we want to say, thank you, Junior League. You all are sheroes.
We're passionate. We're capable. We're impactful. We are the Junior League of Boca Raton.
What an amazing organization, touching so many lives in so many different ways. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our live auction. For all the rules, restrictions, and blackout dates of our packages, please consult your Qtego site. It's really important to understand that here in the virtual world, we're dealing with lag or latency. In other words, the sound of my voice will get to different people at different times, depending on your internet connection and a host of other factors. So when we put the clock on your Qtego site, when you see the numbers counting down, trust that clock, not the sound of my voice. We're going to put a timer on each item. So when you see it counting down, again, trust your eyes, trust your cue sight, not the sound of my voice. Our first package tonight is courtesy of our friends at the Boca Resort. That iconic property is getting a $150 million makeover, and one lucky winner tonight will be among the first to enjoy it. You are bidding on a 3-day, 2-night stay in the Ocean View Sky Deck. Look at that. We're talking panoramic ocean views. There it is. That is as good as it gets. Daily breakfast is included, a daily cabana is included, and you will have butler service in that cabana. Just look at the pictures. 356 acres, including a private beach, 30 tennis courts, 7 swimming pools, and 36 holes of championship golf. Let's put 60 seconds on that Qtego clock. Friends, trust that clock. Do not try to be strategic with your best bid. If you want to go to the Boca Resort, do not waste time. Get your best bid in now. We have a 3-day, 2-night stay at the Boca Raton Resort and Club. This is a Waldorf Astoria resort. Your room is on the Ocean View Sky Deck. That means the best ocean views you could ever dream of. This package includes daily breakfast and a cabana with butler service. The property has something for everyone, whether it's the private beach, the championship golf, 30 tennis courts, 7 swimming pools. I'm guessing most of you have been there at one time or another, but wait till you see the new look Boca Resort after its $150 million facelift. I'm going to glance down at my monitor and I can let you know that Leslie Jackson got our first big in. But then Constantina Mirabili, I'm hoping that I pronounced that name correctly. It was my grandmother's maiden name. How about that, Constantina? Constantina Mirabili comes in, and then she gets her next bid outbid by Leslie Jackson, who comes back in. This is item number 300. Mindy came in, and she is our leader in the clubhouse right now. So Mindy, with a $1,500 bid, is currently out front, but we're hoping maybe Leslie gets back in there, maybe Constantina gets back in there, maybe one of you will get in there with a last-second bid. We are coming down the home stretch of this item. We're about to refresh, see if the clock is expired, understanding that you have to trust that clock, not the sound of my voice. In a moment here, my friend Gregory from Qtego is going to shout out the winner of our first live auction package tonight. It is a trip to the Boca Resort, 3 days, 2 nights in the new and improved Boca Resort with so much to do. The sky view, ocean deck room, the beach, the pools, the golf, the tennis. What an incredible weekend that's going to be. And it's a staycation. You don't even have to go very far. I see Patricia Roseboom has come in and knocked Mindy out of the top spot. So Constantina, Leslie, Mindy, you all got to get back in there. Right now, you are losing to Miss Patricia. So this is a great opportunity to try to get back into the game. You don't want to lose out on what is a $3,000 value that currently our bidding is only at $1,750. This is going to be a steal. Can't wait to see who wins it. Are we ready to close out our auction yet? Gregory, what do you think? Are we coming down the home stretch? I don't see we are now closed. You probably knew that already because you're looking at your screen, not trusting my voice, right? Right. We're going to do that for this entire live auction. So we're going to refresh our screen one last time. We're going to see if Patricia was able to hold off Mindy and Leslie and Constantina. And is it official? It is official. Congratulations, Patricia, you are our winner. What a deal. Have a wonderful time at the Boca Resort, and thank you so very much from the Junior League of Boca Raton. Up next, it's a $3,000 shopping spree from our friends at Saks Fifth Avenue. You will visit the Boca store and update that wardrobe. This is item number 301. All the latest styles and trends are going to be at your fingertips when you've got $3,000 burning a hole in your pocket at Saks. Beyond the clothes, you've got the handbags, the beauty products, or maybe, as we inch towards the middle of November here, maybe you want to start that holiday shopping, right? Sure, you can do something for yourself, but if you've got $3,000 to spend, take care of the kids, the grandkids, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins. Make it something that everyone can enjoy. Do something for your friendly auctioneer if you want to. I don't want to tell you how to spend your money. I'm just saying with $3,000 at Saks, you can do a whole lot of damage. And I want you to know Saks Fifth Avenue, we are so grateful for your support of the Junior League of Boca Raton. Thank you so very much for everything that you do for us. Let's put 60 seconds on that clock. And I want to remind you one more time, you're going to hear me say it a lot because it's true and I need you to understand. That clock on your cue site is everything. You're going to hear the sound of my voice 20, 30, 40 seconds after the words come out of my mouth. Lag time makes things challenging here in this virtual world, but we're getting by and we're doing it thanks to that Qtego clock. So get your best bid in now. This is same as cash. $3,000 shopping spree at Saks Fifth Avenue. If you get it for $2,500, $2,750, you're still making out like a bandit. Let's see who got in early and often. I see Gail Wasserman was in first, but then Constantina Mirabili outbid Gail. But now Gail has come back in, and she is our leader in the clubhouse at $2,500. 2 more bids takes us to our max value, and that sounds great, but I want to get someone a deal. I want to see someone get in at $2,750. There you can really feel good that not only you're going to Saks, not only are you supporting the Junior League of Boca Raton, but you got a deal. You got $3,000 in actual value for only $2,750. So let me get one more bid in there. Do we have a clock on this item yet, Gregory? And if not, let's start one. Let's put some pressure on these ladies as they think about whether they want to go to that next level. Trust me, I'm not good at math, but if you get something that's worth $3,000 actual dollars, but you only have to pay $2,750 for it, you've come out on top. Right? Am I right about? Let me check with the mathematicians in the room. Am I right? I'm right about that, right? Yes, okay. I've got that right. So this is your chance to get a deal. We are going to be closing this auction item in less than a minute. So I'm going to stop telling you about time because it's important that you trust your own Qtego clock. Don't worry about the sound of my voice. Trust that clock. And don't try to manipulate the time. If you want this item, this is your chance to get it. Gail is out front right now. She's leading Constantina, but maybe there's a dark horse candidate somewhere out there. Maybe someone's gonna come in at the last second and surprise us. It's a trip to Saks Fifth Avenue in Boca Raton with $3,000 in your pocket. You can really spoil yourself, but you can also maybe start that holiday shopping. And whatever you do, understand this. Your donation tonight benefits the Junior League of Boca Raton. And when you support the Junior League of Boca Raton, you're supporting people in your community, our community, who need it. People who need help right now during this difficult time. That item is closed. And we're going to refresh the screen one more time just to make sure it is, in fact, Gail Wasserman is our winner. Way to go, Gail. And what a deal. $2,500 on a $3,000 package. Nice job, Gail. And thank you so very much from the Junior League of Boca Raton. Okay, time for our final live auction package tonight, and it is super cool. You are taking a ride on North America's only solar yacht. This is item number 302. The package starts with a 4-night stay at L'Habitation in Key West. That is a historic guest house that was built way back in 1874. It is just steps from Duval Street and Mallory Square. During your stay, you're going to be invited to spend the day on the silent yacht Isabella. It's a 55-footer, and it is the only 100% solar yacht on this entire continent. You're going to cruise around the Keys, you're going to dive, you're going to snorkel, and of course, there will be specialty cocktails on board. Of course, there will be food fit for a king and a queen. This is going to be a great day as part of a great trip. Let's put 60 seconds on the clock. Folks, this is perfect for the pandemic. It's a staycation, right? Just pack the car and head to the Keys. Grab the kids, maybe you bring a friend, but either way, you can be comfortable knowing who's going on this trip. You get to drive there. It is going to be awesome. Right in the heart of Old Town for 4 nights. You're gonna soak up everything Key West has to offer. Been a long time since I've been there, but it's never a bad time, right? Along the way, you're going to spend a day at sea on a 55-foot solar-powered yacht. You're going to visit some of the best snorkeling and dive sites in the Keys, and you'll enjoy a feast aboard the Isabella. Naturally, it is complete with specialty cocktails. Let's take a look at where our bidding stands now. Leslie Jackson got us started, and then Alan Goldberg came in and knocked Leslie off her perch. But Leslie, undaunted, came right back. She's got our next 2 bids but I think Alan may have come back. I think he really wants to get on that yacht. He heard about the specialty cocktails, and he is ready to go. Friends, trust the clock on your Qtego site. Don't worry about the sound of my voice. One may happen before the other, but the clock is what is important. We're at $3,000. We're looking for $3,250. Get in there. Get this awesome trip to Key West. It's a staycation. It's right down the road. It's easy to get to, but you're away from home, right? This is why we love a staycation. It's easy, but it's also a different four walls, a different vibe. It's the beach, it's the Keys, right? Fishing, diving, snorkeling, all the incredible water sports. If you're a paddle boarder, a kayaker, all of those things will be at your fingertips. But the best part, naturally, a whole day at sea aboard the 55-foot solar-powered Isabella. Alan is currently our winner. We are coming down the home stretch of this item. I'd love to see the bidding get a little bit higher, but I think we're about to close it out. Let's refresh that screen and see if Alan was able to hold off Leslie. It's going to be a buzzer beater. And are we closed? Maybe. And we're done. Alan Goldberg is in the house. He wins with a bid of $3,000. Thank you so very much, Alan, and thank you from the Junior League of Boca Raton. Hey, that was a lot of fun. I want to thank everyone who bid. Those winning bids support the great work we do in our community. Tonight, we're showcasing one of our major initiatives, child welfare, with our diaper bank. All the funds raised tonight will go directly to support the mission of the Junior League of Boca Raton.
When families are in a financial crisis, a lot of what we've seen is that they reuse diapers or they use cloth diapers and they don't change the babies enough because of the cost factor involved.
And if they can't afford diapers, they can't send them to daycare, which means they can't go to work.
And that's where the Junior League steps in. The diaper bank is really a great way to supplement and help these families throughout getting through their week, so that when it's Wednesday and they don't get paid till Friday, they don't have to make the choice between putting a clean diaper on their child and feeding their child. We're able to help those families to not have to make that choice. This morning we have 23 of our local nonprofit partners coming to pick up 150,000 diapers.
Our partnership with the Junior League has been amazing. By us being able to provide diapers, we're ensuring that that baby is going to stay healthy.
All of our clients are under the poverty guidelines, so being able to get diapers on a monthly basis from us actually alleviate the stress of having to pay also for diapers, which is really expensive.
Those diapers allow families to be able to take care of one essential need. They can just check off their list. That means they have more money for groceries, childcare, and any other number of things that are essential in that household. And right now, more than ever during the pandemic, that's paramount.
So a lot of our diapers come through donations, as well as we are partners with the National Diaper Bank Network. And the National Diaper Bank Network is a partner of Huggies. And if we are lucky enough to be one of the recipients of the donations, we receive a trailer of diapers.
The Junior League of Boca Raton helps so much. Really, this is a great organization to support. It's such a great cause.
We want to let them know how grateful we are. Without this service, there would be so many families that need the assistance.
I would like to say thank you to the Junior League of Boca Raton for all that they have been doing for so many years. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to really do what we do.
The Diaper Bank fits into the Junior League's mission because one of the major aspects of the Junior League is child welfare.
I think the Junior League is very impactful in the community, not just the diaper bank, but all the other opportunities that are offered to our nonprofits. If we can show the community the needs, the community is willing to help us.
Folks, I have a 1-year-old at home, so wow, does that ever hit home for me. I know you all understand what the Junior League of Boca Raton means to our community. It's time now for our Bid from the Heart. In the Bid from the Heart, you don't get a trip to the Keys or a shopping spree at Saks, but you will get the great feeling that comes from knowing you supported the Junior League from the bottom of your heart, that you helped people in our community. I'm going to call some donation levels. I'll start high and work my way down. When you hear a level at which you're comfortable making a donation, please do so on your Qtego site. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just heard some big news right before we started this segment. Are you ready? Our honorary chair, Robin Deo, has given us a donation of $25,000. Oh my goodness. Robin, you do so much for us, and we are so incredibly grateful for your generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who will match Robin's intensity tonight? Who will join us on this mission to help those less fortunate in our community? You've heard just a little bit about the incredible work the Junior League does. Anyone out there want to chip in? Just chip in with a $25,000 donation to support our mission. I'm going to glance down at our monitor, and I see Robin's incredible donation, and Robin, boy, thank you. I also see a donation from Paige McMullen. Thank you, Paige. We are truly grateful for your support. We're going to move to the $10,000 level. We're looking for $10,000 donations to the Junior League of Boca Raton. And I want to give you a little perspective, all right? Your donation of $10,000 to the Junior League tonight allows the league to develop new initiatives to address needs in our community. You have a sense now of some of the things the Junior League does. I know the diaper bank really hits home for me. Fighting against human trafficking, who wouldn't support that cause? And the list goes on and on and on. The food banks and so many more things. You can help. Your $10,000 gift tonight would provide a healthy food program to a local foster care organization. You want to talk about touching a number of lives, changing those lives for the better? You hold that power in your hand right now on that Qtego site. I see a donation from Jennifer. Jennifer, I'm not going to butcher your last name, but please know that I am grateful. We all are grateful for your generosity. Thank you for your donation. We're going to move now to the $5,000 level. And to give you a little context, to help you understand the great work that you could do tonight with your generosity. A donation of $5,000 to the Junior League of Boca Raton will send 5 women to Organizational Development Institute's trainings. That's one thing we could do with it. To give you another idea of how we can put your generosity to work. A $5,000 gift tonight provides 5 nonprofits with $1,000 each in community support fund grants. Put a different way, again, helping you understand all the different ways that we help. With a $5,000 gift tonight to the Junior League of Boca Raton, the league can provide educational materials to the young children we support through our self-esteem committee. We have to show our youngsters to believe in themselves, to love themselves, to have that self-esteem. It will mean so much to them as they begin school, as they make friends, as they choose a career. Throughout their whole lives, the training you could give them today in their youth will carry forward. I want to thank Lisa Warren for her donation, and Gina Griffin for hers. Victoria Matthews has donated, and Gail Wasserman has come through with a $5,000 donation, ladies. Thank you, Gail. Oh my gosh, we're so grateful. I also want to recognize Lisa Mohall for her $500 gift, and Leanne Ryan. Stephanie Tunis, if I'm saying that correctly, is in for $1,000. And Jacqueline Reeves has made a donation too. Oh, we are so very appreciative. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. Let's move to the $2,000 level. And again, providing you with some perspective. How does my $2,000 gift to the Junior League of Boca Raton really make a difference? Let me break it down for you. That $2,000 gift tonight provides a toddler with enough diapers for 2 full years. Think about that. What is a child without a diaper? It's a child who can't go to daycare. Child can't go to daycare, mom and dad can't go to work. Can't go to work, no food for the child, no food for mom and dad. This is not hyperbole. I'm not making up stories that don't happen in our community. This is happening in our community. The pandemic has affected all of us in a variety of ways, right? People have been furloughed, they've been laid off, they're out of work. They don't have the money to put diapers on their infant. As the father of a 1-year-old, I'm choked up just even thinking about it, right? But you can make a difference. You can change our community, our world. A $2,000 gift tonight provides a toddler with diapers for 2 years. Now that toddler can go to daycare. Now mom and dad can go to work. They can earn, they can put food on the table. You hold that power in your hand. I want to thank Lisa Warren for her gift and Megan Shea for hers. Mary Lauderdale has donated tonight, as has Debbie Filer. I want to thank Michelle Weiser for her $500 gift and Andrea Garcia. The names are pouring in. Aura McIntyre, Melanie Deo, Carol Alera, Tara O'Clair. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Each and every one of you, thank you. I want to move to the $1,000 level. And I want you to understand that with your gift of $1,000 to the Junior League of Boca Raton tonight, we could feed 500 people. Think about that for a moment. 500 people who may not eat without your generosity. It's not a hunger strike. It's not because they want to go out and get a filet mignon. They just need basics, sustenance. You can make a difference. You can help us make that difference right here in our community. This money isn't going to the West Coast or around the world. It's right here in South Florida, in Boca Raton. I'm looking for $1,000 gifts tonight. And I want everyone to know that Jamie Sauer has donated, and Jamie Weekly has donated. Michelle C. All of them are donating tonight, and we are so grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's move to the $500 level. And for some context, your $500 donation tonight will send 10 women to a public affairs conference to further our advocacy measures for children in our area. Most of us have gone to conferences. We know that you learn there. We know that you expand your networks there. You make friends. You make business connections. So think about the opportunity you have to send people to one of those conferences. The kind of things that we might take for granted, that maybe we have to go to Orlando for 3 days. I have to go to this conference. This is not that. This is changing lives thanks to your generosity. Calling for $500 gifts. As I look and see Holly McNulty has donated, as has Stephanie Brown. Thank you, Holly and Stephanie. Melissa Roberts has just donated. Thank you. We're so grateful to each and every one of you. At the $250 level tonight, we can purchase self-esteem workbooks and curriculum for 12 girls ages 9 to 16. That may not seem like much on the surface, books, curriculum, but those young ladies are ages 9 to 16. We've all been in that range. We all know the challenges of those ages. And that was long before social media, right? At least in my case. The world is a very challenging place. And so to build self-esteem in our youngsters puts them on a path to success. They'll do better in school. They'll do better at home. They'll do better in their chosen career when that time comes. You can make that difference. I want to thank Lincoln Mendez for that $500 gift. And Denise Alaya, thank you all. That's right, thank you all. Melinda Dayhoff, Melissa Roberts, and folks, forgive me if I'm not getting your names right. I'm trying, and don't hold it against me, okay? Because above all else, I want you to know how thankful we are, how grateful we are for your generosity. Truly, truly we are. As we come to the holidays, right? Here we are on November 13th. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. A $100 donation to the Junior League of Boca Raton will buy 4 Thanksgiving meals. Think about that. And as you think about what you want to donate to the Junior League tonight, I want you to understand that you talk to your significant other, look at your budget, think about what you can do, but understand that it's okay to hurt a little bit. It's okay if your donation kind of makes you wince a little bit, if it's going to cause you a little bit of pain. Because I promise you, whatever pain you feel by making that generous donation isn't a fraction of what people in our community are feeling when they can't eat, when they can't bring their child to daycare. You can make a difference tonight, even for just $100. Treat 4 families to a real Thanksgiving meal. Who knows where they would be without you? Kathy Schilling has given us a $500 gift. Thank you, Kathy. Lisa Orr is in. Helen Ballerano has donated tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you. It's time for the final level in our Bid from the Heart, and this is a special one for the Junior League of Boca Raton. In celebration of the 50th anniversary of this amazing organization, we're looking for $50 donations. And again, $50, that's not much to most of us, but to people in need, people in our community who are trying just to feed their families. They're out of work, they're furloughed, they've laid off, their jobs have gone away in the pandemic. That little bit will make a difference for them in a big way. Let's see who else has come in tonight. Lindy Harvey has donated. Thank you, Lindy. And thanks to each and every one of you. You see that heart filling up? I'm telling you, my heart is filling up with your generosity, helping people in need. This is awesome. Keep it going. Don't stop now. Nicole, thank you for your donation. Fabiola, thank you for yours. We are so very appreciative of each and every one of you. Keep those donations coming. Just because our Bid from the Heart segment ends doesn't mean that the needs in our community end, doesn't mean that you have to stop giving. Keep on giving. And thank you from the Junior League of Boca Raton. That was fantastic. We are truly, truly grateful. It's now my pleasure to welcome back our co-chair. Folks, she's been waiting all night for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Yvette Drucker.
Hey. Hi. All right. So real quick, we wanted to give you a little update because we are live from the studio on our live auction. So in fact, we had two winners at the $3,000 level. Woo-hoo! Both Al and Leslie won. Thank you, Robin and Charles Dale, for making that happen. Enjoy your packages. So now, name a major fashion outlet, and there is a good chance Rupal Patel has been involved at some point in her career. Now the Senior Vice President Fashion Director at Saks Fifth Avenue, she has a knack for knowing what's next and how to get there. In her words, there is no question that this past year has transformed how we approach getting dressed. Fashion has always brought me joy and happiness. Now I have learned how incredibly important it is to reach for clothing that could set the right tone for my day, especially this new normal lifestyle. She will moderate tonight's fashion presentation, joined by special guests speaking about the state of fashion today and their outlook on the future of fashion and embracing change.
Hello. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Rupal Patel, Senior Vice President and Fashion Director for Saks Fifth Avenue. It's been quite a year with the pandemic, and I have to say I personally have missed attending the shows, seeing the collections up close, and feeling the clothes. This fall and this holiday season, I think we're all rethinking how we should be getting dressed and what we should be wearing. I have to say some of my favorite trends of fall, personally speaking, come from just things that I feel are very accessible and very versatile in our everyday wardrobes. I love this idea of knit dressing, especially now. We're looking for comfort, we're looking to be cozy, and we're looking at the same time to just feel chic. And knitwear dressing is one of those trends that allows you not just to wear a sweater, because that's what we think of when we think of knits, but it's about wearing cardigans, knit dresses, layering knits on top of knits, and again, really making sure that you feel comfortable, you feel cozy, and you feel beautiful, most important. Which leads me to my next favorite trend, which is winter whites. Interestingly enough, designers decided that white was not only just for spring or summer, but you could be wearing it year-round. So this idea, especially now when we're looking for serenity, we're looking for calm, this white color palette is just such a welcome into our homes. But again, really feels effortless, it feels chic, and it comes in so many different ways of wearing a dress, to wearing a shirt, to wearing head to toe white, which again, those rules that apply that you don't wear white past Labor Day no longer apply. And then one of my personal favorite trends, which I feel I'm wearing every single day now, is leather. Most of the time we think of leather, we think of it as a jacket, we think of it as a coat. I'm wearing my leather coat. Designer sent out an incredible assortment of leather separates, leather jackets, leather shorts, leather skirts, leather dresses. And I want you to think of it, the way I think of it, is armor. It's protection to get us through these times. But again, it's a great update to denim. It's a great way to, again, add a little texture, add a little sheen into your wardrobe. And I'm not just wearing it during night, I'm also encouraging you all to wear it during the day. So Those are some of the trends that we are most excited about this season at Saks Fifth Avenue. I would like to introduce our first contemporary women's designer, Jane Siskin, who is the CEO and founder of Saint Gossette. Saint Gossette is a very whimsical and fun label, and I'm so happy to be able to have Jane here with us today.
Saint Gossette, as I hope all of you know, means a time of day when the light changes and anything can happen. So what that means to me right now is that we want our girl to be ready for anything at any time. It is definitely a more casual feel. Even our dresses have a more multi-purpose use. So when we design a dress now, we're hoping that a majority of them, not all of them, but a majority of them could be worn out on a Saturday night to a special event with a great pair of strappy sandals, and then on Monday worn to lunch or brunch with a pair of flats or a pair of sandals or a pair of tennis shoes. Like, it could go many different ways. So we're looking for multi-use, multi-end use things, and things that do feel a little bit more cozy, because that idea for me and for my needs, it's a jacket, a pair of soft pants, and then I think I have to have a lot of different shoes. Do I have one pair of shoes? I don't want one, I want lots. Because I think you could wear the same pant with a heel, with a boot, with a sneaker, and then what you wear on top is really what changes. So you can wear a jacket over a plain white t-shirt, wear a jacket over a beautiful silk blouse, you can wear a jacket with a cami under it. So for me, that's the most versatile third piece. So that's actually my go-to under any circumstances. Everything that we do here at Saint Gossette is done through a feminine lens. And so there always has to be a sense of femininity, a sense of something being, in my opinion, pretty or in good taste. So even when we pivoted to more casual looks, we always made sure that they were very feminine and that women, would look pretty in the clothes. To me, that's the most important thing. I mean, we all define pretty in different ways, but I think that if you just think about things through the lens of femininity, it kind of translates into the clothes really well, and that's really what we focus on.
Our next designer is Tanya Taylor, who is known for her colorful and vibrant collection. And just want to say, Tanya, congratulations on the birth of your baby, new mama.
I think the world has changed a lot in the last 6 months, but what hasn't changed is that women want to feel comfortable. They want to feel at ease in their clothing, and more so than ever, that has emerged as a trend. My fall uniform this year is a pair of vegan leather cargo pants and a really rich army color. I wear them with everything. I love kind of rolling the hem. And then I love wearing them with either a neon knit. I have a lot of these like oversized kind of knits, or a soft poplin kind of button up. I like the action to be up by the shoulders. I think on Zoom it's good to show some personality, hence why I'm wearing a jumpsuit. And for shoes, I really do believe you need to put shoes on in the day. Like, even if you're staying at home, there's something about feeling more ready for the day, more professional, and motivated by putting on shoes. So I've been putting on fun little kind of leather flats or little moto boots, and feeling like I'm getting dressed and I'm myself every day. The idea of layering in fall and layering color, layering textures, thinking about how when you're sitting inside and working from home, you have a lightweight, beautiful colored knit on, but then you're layering a blazer or a really soft cardigan for your outdoor dining event that night. I think that since everything is kind of based at home, you just have to think of how your wardrobe lives with you during the day and how you kind of grow with it for everything you need to do. Designing for 2021 is definitely different, but I think what's really important is that we're very realistic about who our customer is, what they need, and most importantly, how we can inspire them. So we always inspire our customer through color and print, and that's never going to go away. That's what I love. So we're applying that to more casual pieces. You know, we're doing really feminine t-shirts, really thinking about how fabrics can feel more comfortable, prints can feel more wearable. And I think that just looking at the lifestyle of somebody right now and knowing that it's changed and the idea of formal has changed, but what hasn't changed is that our woman still loves getting dressed up and she loves that joy it brings her. So kind of embracing that and celebrating it in a different way.
Thank you to Tara Roots, Vice President and partner of L'Agence. L'Agence marries the effortless style of Los Angeles, marrying it with Parisian chic.
It has been a very challenging year for all of us, but the one thing I am certain of, and that we all are certain of at L'Agence, is our goal is still to continue to have our woman looking and feeling beautiful. That is you. Our trends are still fabulous, as our knits and denim and blouses have been something our woman has been definitely gravitating towards. I am extremely excited to announce that this holiday we are launching a beautiful luxe lounge collection. One of my favorite pieces that I happen to be wearing now is our Cameron shirt dress. It is an essential that should be in every woman's closet. It takes you from day to night. For me especially, while I'm on my business Zoom calls, it really has me feeling well put together and luxurious. And that's a great feeling that you should be feeling today. I am so honored to be with you, and I can't wait to be with you all soon when I come to visit Saks Boca, which is one of the greatest stores in the universe.
Last but not least, we'd like to thank Rami Brooke, who founded her collection in 2010, a collection found for women by women.
The Rami Brooke brand has its DNA. It's happy, sexy, and strong. And we still design for that same woman who wants to feel confident and happy about themselves. So things have not changed in terms of how we view a woman, how we want a woman to feel, how I want to feel when I get dressed, whether I'm getting dressed at home, whether I'm going to work, whether I'm going out to a restaurant. It's still all about the feeling, and what makes me feel good on the inside will automatically come out on the outside. So the fall trends haven't changed completely, but what I have found is that people are layering up more because we're going outside to dine. So it's actually been really great. We could put on a top and then throw on a fun sweater, put on a vest, or put on some jacket. Both birds have been great. It's been fun for the season. You could wear it as a jacket, throw it over your shoulders, and it's been a really fun look and one that I've gotten a lot of use out of so far because of all the outdoor dining in New York City. We're in the process of designing for 2021. And yes, things are changing and things have changed in 2020. But the truth is, the way we design is still thinking about dressing the woman so she feels happy, sexy, and strong. So from that point of view, it's really not changing our design DNA, but there will be some pieces that we're gonna add to the collection and some things that we're gonna change to the collection, because comfort is super important and working from home is becoming more important. So you're gonna see some very exciting things coming out of Rami Brooke.
We would like to thank all of the members of the Junior League for their years of committed service and for having Saks Fifth Avenue be part of this event today.
Thank you, Rupal, Jane, Rami, Tanya, and Tara. For those of you watching tonight, we hope you're enjoying as much as we are. Philanthropy is a very important part of the Saks Fifth Avenue culture, and we are honored to annually support the many nominees that are dedicated to numerous charities and organizations in our community. A special congratulations to 3 role model ladies, our honorary chair, Robin Deo, and co-chairs, Yvette Drucker and Nancy Walsh. Your innovation and passion has made tonight a success, and we applaud you. One more way you can support the Junior League of Boca Raton is by shopping at Saks Fifth Avenue between today and Sunday. 10% of sales will go back to the Junior League of Boca Raton. You can shop on SaksFifthAvenue.com as well as in store and use the code JLBR20. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you for supporting the Junior League. Enjoy the rest of your evening and be safe.
Thanks to our friends at Saks for everything they have done to make this night so very special. As we come down the home stretch of our program tonight, I want to give you a little insight into our fundraising. We are so very close to hitting our goal. In fact, we've done the math, and if everyone who registered for this event would just make a donation of about $50, we will get there. That's all we're asking for, $50 from everybody who's registered tonight, and I know so many of you have already given. We're grateful. But if you can find just $50 more, you're going to push us through the finish line. And please know how grateful we all are here at the Junior League of Boca Raton. Okay, it's time for our last trivia question. One more chance to make you a winner. Here we go. This one is a fill in the blank. The Woman Volunteer of the Year is the Junior League of Boca Raton's largest fundraiser. The question is, the proceeds of this event fund the blank nonprofit training classes and other community issues supported by the JLBR. Please put your answers in the Qtego chat. Once again, the proceeds of this event fund the blank nonprofit training classes and other community issues supported by the JLBR. Good luck. And now let's welcome back our gala co-chair, Nancy Walsh.
It is my honor to introduce our recognition sponsor, Boca Raton Regional Hospital Foundation and the Christine E. Lynn Health and Wellness Institute. We would like to thank Mark Larkin, Maureen Mann, Dr. Kathy Schilling, Robin Martino for their years of supporting us and their contributions to making this event a success. Now we would like to introduce the Chief Executive Officer of Boca Raton Regional Hospital and Baptist Health South Florida, Lincoln Mendez.
Good evening. My name is Lincoln Mendez and I am the CEO of Boca Raton Regional Hospital. It is my honor and privilege to be here today on behalf of the hospital, our Boca Raton Regional Hospital Foundation, and Baptist Health South Florida. I wanted to share a brief update on the exciting transformation and progress on our campus. We're in the middle of a $650 million expansion project which will dramatically enhance our healthcare delivery system. The Boca Regional Hospital campus transformation includes the new Schmidt Family Parking Facility, the new 8-story Gloria Drummond Patient Tower with all private rooms, the Toby and Leon Cooperman Medical Arts Pavilion, which will include a new ambulatory surgery center and medical offices, the Maryland and Stanley Berry Center for Surgical Services, which will expand our operating room capacity. I want to thank Christine Lynn, Dick and Barbara Schmidt, and Stan Berry, our co-chairs, for the largest campaign in the history of Boca Regional. We are grateful for the volunteer leadership of Christine, Dick, and Stan. And now, I want to congratulate the Junior League of Boca Raton on your 33rd Annual Women Volunteer of the Year event. The impact you make in this community is tremendous, and we are proud to support your efforts. I would also like to recognize and congratulate the 685 past nominees, and give a special shout out to last year's winner, Michelle Stallone, founder of Pinkball, who works at our Lynn Women's Institute and on her own time raises a tremendous amount of money to help uninsured women get their mammograms. A wonderful philanthropist in our community, Barbara Gooden, has helped us design and implement critical new services for women at the Lynn Women's Health and Wellness Institute at Boca Regional Hospital. Let's take a look at the short video. I've been told it features several cameos, so watch carefully and enjoy. Thank you.
One of the things I was always told was to try not to have expectations, because babies have a way of changing that.
I was very terrified of being pregnant, and I was terrified of having kids, but mainly I was trying to mitigate the physical damage of a twin pregnancy.
As a new mom, the day after is
just such a crazy experience. You have this newborn baby that you really just don't know what to do, don't know what to expect. There's just so many questions that you have. Am I doing the right thing? Am I going to the right places? As I have learned, babies don't come with an owner's manual, and that was something as a new mom that was a little scary to think about.
People often think of hospitals as places to go when they're sick or they're hurt. But at the Christine E. Lynn Women's Health and Wellness Institute, we are changing that model so that people think of wellness and they think of life and they think of health. And Barbara Guten, who is a local philanthropist and an amazing woman, through her generosity, has given us a gift that's allowed us to start a new program for expectant mothers and new moms. The Barbara Guten Pre- and Postpartum Program is going to allow us to do innovative work to support those mothers and those new families through a change in their life that is nothing like they've ever experienced before.
The program here at Boca Regional is a complete program. It doesn't just start from labor and delivery. There's a lot of care that both mothers and babies require postpartum that no other hospital in the area offers.
So we've been providing breastfeeding support through our support group for years now, and we really recognise that that's been a crucial part of the recovery period for many women. And the Guten program has really allowed us to build on that and provide support in terms of pelvic floor, in terms of mental health, and just really screening each woman on an individualized basis.
At Boca Raton Regional Hospital, they actually have a lactation class in the hospital. I was here for 3 days, so within those 3 days, they offer the class every day.
The lactation consulting courses are both in person and by Zoom, so we'll be taking advantage of those.
We had a little bit of trouble nursing at first, and the classes were amazing.
They showed me how to change a diaper. They showed me how to swaddle my baby. There's just so many things that, you read in a book, but you don't really know, really how to do it until you're hands-on and in that moment.
There are many changes that go on after a woman has a baby, and a lot of times we don't think about that while we're pregnant.
Pelvic floor problems are very prevalent. They can be socially isolating for women. Women don't like to talk about it, and doctors don't like to talk to patients about it. But the program here has been so successful because it's a comfortable place that women can come to and be open about their issues and have them taken care of by a female physician.
Having knowledgeable people who know how to help put your body back together again. Here you're in a calm environment with a wonderful person who explains everything to you. It was the best thing that I could do, and I have continued to do for myself since having my babies.
And with some knowledge and some physical therapy, they learn how to train their bodies to return to the bodies they had prior to having a baby.
So having that call from the staff here that we had gotten to know in our time at the hospital was really wonderful. It let us feel like there was a bit more of an owner's manual than maybe what we had expected when we first left.
Mrs. Guten has brought a philosophy here that I have not seen anywhere else in this country. They have support for physical well-being, mental well-being, and emotional well-being.
To be able to have this in our community, it's just such a blessing.
It was the most amazing experience, and you really want to go somewhere where you're going to feel like they're going to treat you like family and make all the right decisions for you.
It's helped me, it's helped my family, and I recommend it to anybody who's pregnant, postpartum, or even thinking about getting pregnant.
If you are an expectant mom, I say expect the best and come to Boca Regional.
It was such a joyous experience here, birthing my child and bringing new life into this world, and knowing that I was going to receive such care. I can't ask for anything better. I really couldn't.
Thank you, Lincoln, for your kind words. Margaret Mary Schuff, a Junior League, is the publisher of the Boca Raton magazine and is our media sponsor. Tonight, I would like to introduce you to Mrs. Schuff.
I'm Margaret Mary Schuff. I'm the publisher of Boca Raton magazine and a member of the Junior League for over 50 years. I started in Birmingham, Michigan, went on to St. Louis, Missouri, continued on to Greenwich, Connecticut, and from Greenwich I came to Boca Raton, Florida. I have never seen a league that is so dedicated to community as the Junior League of Boca Raton. And on behalf of Boca Raton Magazine, I want to tell you how proud we are to be a supporter of Women Volunteer of the Year event. This event celebrates women who give back, women who sacrifice their time, their treasure, and their talent to ensure the quality of life of their community. Having observed and admired these women for all the years, I choose to quote Mother Teresa, "Intense love does not measure, it just gives." So on behalf of Boca Raton Magazine and our team, I want to congratulate all the nominees over the past 3 decades. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and our thanks for contributing to Boca Raton.
Now for the highlight of the evening. Our organization wanted the 33rd Woman Volunteer of the Year to continue the legacy of honoring the volunteers that impact our community. Our mission would never be more important than right now, during difficult times for our members, our past nominees, nonprofits, and for our community. The Junior League of Boca Raton made the change to relieve the financial burden of the nonprofits in Palm Beach County. The league decided not to have the nonprofits nominate their nominees. This year instead, we would take a retrospective look at the last 32 years. Tonight, we have the privilege and honor to celebrate 685 nominees. These selfless women care so deeply. They support nonprofits in our community, filling the gaps where needed. We thank them, honor them, and for being such an inspiration to all of us.
Edie Comparato, a community-minded board member of the Boca Raton Museum of Art, with the support of her husband, Anthony Comparato, founder and CEO of First United Bank, founded the Woman Volunteer of the Year Luncheon in 1988. In that year, Edie co-chaired the first Woman Volunteer of the Year luncheon with Pat Topple at the Boca Raton Museum of Art on West Palmetto Park Road, where there was approximately 125 people in attendance. The Woman Volunteer of the Year awards, delivered in the luncheon's first 3 years, included in 1988 Rita Hobbs, nominated by the American Red Cross. In 1989, Ruth McGoldrick, nominated by the Debbie Rand Memorial Service League, and in 1990, Jamie Snyder, nominated by the Junior League of Boca Raton. In 1988, Warren Orlando, president of First United Bank and Woman Volunteer of the Year award sponsor, articulated the mission of the Woman Volunteer of the Year luncheon, which is recognizing volunteers for the work and the heart and the soul that they contributed to help the community and give back. In its inception, and for the next 3 years, the Boca Raton Museum of Art was the beneficiary of the luncheon, and the nonprofit and the volunteer community embraced the Woman Volunteer of the Year luncheon and its mission to celebrate volunteerism. In 1990, Edie and Warren looked for an organization that would be able to staff and support the outstanding growth of Woman Volunteer of the Year while honoring its mission, celebrating the importance of volunteerism in the community. At that time, Warren connected Edie with the Junior League of Boca Raton. Together, they asked the organization for a proposal to take the reins of this exciting event. Upon review and subsequent meetings, the partnership was formed and the Junior League of Boca Raton became the new host of Woman Volunteer of the Year. This partnership was a tremendous fit as it represents the 3 pillars of the Junior League of Boca Raton's mission statement. We are an organization of women committed to promoting volunteerism, developing the potential of women, and improving the community through effective action and leadership of trained volunteers. Our mission continues to be exclusively educational and charitable. In 1991, Susan Saxton was president of the Junior League of Boca Raton. Carol Putman was the first Junior League chair of Woman Volunteer of the Year, and Edie was the first honorary chair. The first award winner that year was Peggy McCall, nominated by the Boca Raton Historical Society. The event, held at the Boca Raton Resort and Club in their Great Hall, grew in popularity, and by the third year that the Junior League hosted the event, its attendance reached 500 guests. Over the next 32 years, the Woman Volunteer of the Year Award Luncheon continued to honor selfless and generous nominees. In 2009, we developed a new partnership with the Boca Raton Regional Hospital Foundation as our award sponsor, who is also committed to the mission that volunteerism creates healthy communities. This year, the Woman Volunteer of the Year Luncheon, in its 33rd anniversary, is taking a pause for a commemorative look at the last 32 years of celebrating women volunteers. Once again, we honor, recognize, and celebrate the 685 nominees who have been nominated over the last 32 years. 170 nonprofits have participated in honoring and celebrating their Woman Volunteer of the Year during this time. Nonprofit organizations working to improve the health and wellness, education, safety and security, arts, environment, children and families, and food insecurities brought forth their most treasured volunteers to be recognized and thanked at the Woman Volunteer of the Year Award Luncheon. Since its inception, the event has grown to include several different sub-events in addition to the luncheon: a tea, a unique shopping event, a photography day, a nominees luncheon, the honorary chairs reception, and of course, the Woman Volunteer of the Year Award Luncheon and Fashion Show presented by our fashion show partner, Saks Fifth Avenue, Boca Raton. Each of these events were intended to spotlight the nominees and honor their work to make our community better and brighter. On the day of the luncheon, nominees often bring their family and friends to join them in the celebration. The event shares the importance of volunteerism in our community, in our nonprofit organizations, and the impact it has on each of the lives of the nominees. It reminds us of the value and importance of volunteers and their impact on our community. Behind every successfully organized event and mission, there is an extraordinary volunteer team. Countless goals have been achieved thanks to their selfless volunteer work. Volunteers change the world, and the Junior League is forever grateful to host an event that elevates our mission and celebrates their impact. We would like to take this time again today to thank you, our community's amazing volunteers, for continuing to be an example and making a difference in our community. It is an incredible honor, an extraordinary accomplishment for a volunteer to be nominated to represent their nonprofit as their Woman Volunteer of the Year nominee. It allows the nonprofit to showcase and share their mission with the community, as well as the story of their nominee's impact on that mission. In this year of the pandemic, it continues to be even more crucial to recognize selfless individuals for their commitment, work, and passion for improving our community. Volunteerism continues to be a great act of kindness. It involves caring, loving, and sharing a volunteer's time, heart, and soul for the betterment of someone else. The Woman Volunteer of the Year nominee's example and volunteerism continue to be the backbone and the heart of our community. And with that, the Junior League of Boca Raton salutes you, honors you, and loves you. Thank you again for all that you have done and continue to do.
As we conclude our celebration of the 685 extraordinary women, we now go back in time to 100 years. Our event also commemorates the centennial anniversary of the passing of the 19th Amendment. The passing is a monumental advantage for women of today.
Today, we also mark another historic milestone in our women's history. We have our first Black and Asian American women elected to the second highest office in the nation as Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. We thank all of you who fought for our voting rights.
This year, we celebrate the 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment. The 19th Amendment, guaranteeing women the right to vote, became part of the United States Constitution in 1920. This victory was long fought and hard won by women volunteers who expertly organized themselves and advocated for change in their community.
Nannie Helen Burroughs was an educator, she was a writer, she was a speaker, she was an activist, and she was a suffragist. Nannie Helen Burroughs was one of the people that helped to found this Women's Convention Auxiliary of the National Baptist Convention. She used it as a place where she and other women could have their voices heard. We think of clubs as being an after-school activity, but in the early 20th century, they were very popular with adults. There were clubs devoted to activism, clubs devoted to suffrage. They were all there to serve a purpose, and part of that purpose was to bring people together to work for change. Clubs, organizations, grassroots movements, these are all tactics for reform we still use today. They're a place where we find our friends, we find our allies, and we find our mission, where you come together and change the world.
For 72 years, women marched and lobbied for change before the 19th Amendment was ratified. During this time, women had to convince the men in political power to vote in their favor. On August 26, 1920, the 19th Amendment was ratified and became a part of the United States Constitution. Today, more than 68 million women vote in elections in the United States because of the courageous efforts of women who organized themselves, received training, and volunteered their time to this worthy cause. On this centennial, we say thank you to the women who fought in and led this movement, including Susan B. Anthony, who played a pivotal role in securing the right to vote for women.
It used to be said that a sure sign of spring in Washington, D.C. was when this red shawl was seen in the halls of the Capitol, because its wearer was lobbying Congress. Lobbying can have a bad reputation. We think about big money, dark rooms, and secret meetings. But lobbying is also a way for individuals, for groups, to talk to their congresspeople. So who was wearing that shawl? It was Susan B. Anthony. She devoted her life to working for women's suffrage. The only way for women to get the vote was to convince the men who ran the government to pass the laws that would make it happen. And to do that, you gotta do a little lobbying. Susan spent decades talking to congressmen. She trained a new generation of suffrage leaders, passing the shawl, so to speak. And they continued the fight. 14 years after she died, the suffrage amendment was finally ratified. In her last public speech, Anthony declared, "Failure is impossible." She was right.
In the words of Susan B. Anthony, this closes the records of the 19th century of work done by and for women. What the 20th century will show, no one can foresee, but that it will be vastly more and better, we cannot fail to believe. But you and I have done the best we knew, and so must rest content, leaving all to younger hands. We hope to carry on the legacy of our suffragette sisters, training and empowering women volunteers to make meaningful and lasting change to better the communities we serve.
We want to thank the Junior League leadership and everyone on our videos, our sponsors, vendors, and everyone that made tonight possible. Special thanks to our assistant chairs, sustaining advisors, and our committee members. Yvette, this has been an absolute pleasure co-chairing this event with you. My blessing for doing this event is getting to work with you. The fun does not stop here. Please plan to visit the Saks Fifth Avenue Charity Weekend.
Thank you all for being our guest today and supporting the spirit and importance of volunteerism and sharing the love for our incredible past nominees and the nonprofits in our community. I want to thank you, Nancy, for being here on the 33rd Annual Women Volunteer of the Year with me. There is no person I would rather be on this journey with than you. Thank you for joining us on our virtual journey, and we look forward to seeing you real soon. Stay healthy.